Hi everyone, AussieBearBudgets here. This is my first ever cash stuffing video. I put on my Instagram that I'll be doing it this week and uploading it this week as well. I hope I can get my head around the editing, but here goes. Yeah, so I'm Jo, 41, from the northwest of England. I'm a single mum to a 6-year-old. I've been cash stuffing now for about 3 years. That's how long I've been watching everyone on YouTube, and I've been very much inspired to start my own. Other than that, let's get into it. So today I've got £180, and I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75 and 80. Sure have seen the face on the post office clerk when I asked for £30. Did I ask for £30? Anyway, I asked for £5 notes. Jeez, you would have thought that, you know, I'd asked for him to open the company safe. Right, so I'm just going to put them into my new cash tray, and yeah, let's get on into it then. So this is what I call my high priority. Now we all have different priorities, so yeah, homemade dashboard because I'm broke. So let's have a look. Am I putting anything into here? Yes, we're getting £10 in days out. So get my tracker, get my pen. Now, who's this tracker from? It's from, let me have a look. Lovely Gift Company. So I hope you all can see that. Lovely company. I actually bought something from her, and obviously put it on my Instagram because that's where I do to show everyone. And she kindly got in touch with me and said, would you like something for free for you know, for tagging us on your gram, as they say. So I said, yeah, lovely. So I got something else as well. So this thank you, now this is something I don't really want to talk about on YouTube. It's like a personal loan that I got from a family member for a very expensive personal reason, but it is now coming to an end. This is just like to make the extra little bit of top up when I make the monthly payment to them. Yeah, so it all should be paid up in 2026. So yeah. Now my savings, I do a little bit of savings in here when I've got the spare money, but I mainly put my savings into a separate savings account, which is attached to my current account, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is generally like spare money from Misk or spends or anything like that. It's building up nicely in bank with interest. Now, appliances. This is from Budget with Moo, I believe she was called. She had a YouTube channel and an Etsy. I do believe she's since stopped doing Etsy, which is a shame because I was quite late to seeing her products, and I really liked what I got. But anyway, I'm currently on with renovating the basement, or the cellar as we call it here up north, into a kitchen, because I've currently got a very tiny kitchen extension, and I don't like it. There's not enough room. So yeah, I'm currently on with doing the cellar. It is on a mate's rates budget. He knows, my budget. It does work. That's predominantly needed to like get it watertight and plastered and boarded and things like that. So I'm just saving up here because I want a new washing machine, and I want a new fridge freezer, and I want this and I want that. So how are you going to get it? You got to save for it. So appliances today will get 20. I used to be very keen on putting everything on my Argos card and thinking, oh, by the way, these are £5 each. So 5, 10, 15 and 20. Little denominations because I get bored. I get bored quickly, and if I don't see it mounting up, I give up. So yeah, I used to be a sucker for putting it on my Argos card and thinking, oh, you know, I'll pay it off in 3 months, I'll pay it off in 6 months. And yeah, a few years ago I got into a bit of trouble with that, so learnt my lesson. Save. And this one is really important to me. It is the winter top-up gas bill. I pay my gas and electric to the same company each month. I pay a set amount. However, we all know how cold it can get here up in the northwest, especially in these old townhouses. So I wanted to make a start on keeping me and my kid warm, because yeah, I just don't want to be cold at winter. Again, this is another tracker from Budget with Moo. Poorly coloured in, so I might get a certificate off someone for how badly that's been done. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, £100 to start it, to start me off, which is a lovely amount. It just means you can keep the heating on, a bit longer, or, if you've got a heater, it's just so that, yeah, I don't want to be cold. Simple as. Now, home. This is for home maintenance. So this is anything like if I need to make a claim on the insurance, if I need to get a professional tradesperson in before the insurance company can take over, if that makes sense, so that I can stop the leak, repair something, or, just get it safe and sound. So that's fully funded at the moment at 1,000. I also have an emergency fund, which for some reason is not currently in this folder. That's also fully funded at 1,000. Yeah, I want to keep it at just that at the moment, and I'm thinking next year I'll start again, from January, just adding bits to it again, maybe build it up to 2,000, and yeah. So that's the high priority done, I think. For now it is, yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at my cheat sheet. It is my first video. A little bit nervous, So this is the low priority. And this is the one that I love to put in, take out, put in, take out. So a bulk bar is basically where it is. I bulk bar towards August, because here where I live, once it's icy and it's snowy, you cannot get off the street, you cannot get on it. We're isolated. So I like to make sure the pantry's full, the chest freezer's full, the extra chest freezer's full, so me and my daughter don't go hungry and without. Yeah, it's also for like bulk buying, toilet roll, bleach, that kind of thing. Dining out, now I need to take this off because I've been a bit lazy. But we've spent this in the Easter holidays, so it's only £10, and it's enough for a cheeky McDonald's for me and my daughter. So I'm going to remove that. And I don't think there's anything going in there today. No. Okay, health and beauty. Now then, this is getting £10. This is something I've very recently started doing. Self-care and things like that is a little unknown to me. I'm not one to do it. I've always been a caregiver, and my needs and things have always gone on the back burner. Well, starting from like January this year, I've changed a lot of things, especially my mentality and my mental health, and And I'm learning, you know, it's okay to take that bubble bath, and it's okay to buy that, you know, that really nice face cream if you can afford it and you budget for it, you know. Don't put it on the credit card. Yeah, so I'm really learning about self-care, self-awareness, my mental health, and what I can do, you know, to help improve it, maintain it, etc., etc. So that's health and beauty done. Dental, oh my word, yeah. Right, back in October, I went to the dentist, you know, like you do. Turns out I needed a root canal doing, and my dentist also suggested, oh, £10 going in there, and these are £10 each. This tracker is from, I think I want to pronounce their name correctly, Ethereal Printing. They are on Instagram. Lovely trackers. They feel really thick and sturdy. Nice designs. Yeah, go check them out. Yeah, so as I was saying, I went for, you know, a routine check. Ended up having a root canal done. I've got to go private, by the way, because, you know, they won't let me go NHS like my daughter. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50. That'll probably cover my dental checkup fee. I'm hoping nothing more will need to be done, because I'm getting sidetracked again. Honestly, this is what I do. Yeah, so I went for this root canal in October. And then she wanted to give me a polish, so I went for a polish. Then I ended up having a filling, and before you know it, honestly, I spent like £490. It all came out of an emergency fund. Luckily, I had it. That's why we have it, people. But I'm hoping when I go back now in June, end of June, beginning of July for my 6-month checkup, everything will be okie dokie, because touch wood, I've had no issues. So now then, clothing isn't getting anything today. This is just a little tracker for my daughter's birthday. She'll be 7 this year. She is a SEN child. She's a sensory seeking child. She loves nothing more than sitting in the sand, playing in water, those kind of things. So really for us, a day out would be probably a trip to McDonald's and then to the seaside. She's happy. Again, this is from Lovely Company over on Etsy. Lovely. Other birthdays, this is for my daughter. Now, it seems that every child in her class wants to invite her to every party, and it gets very, very expensive. So I am selective in what party she does go to. Otherwise, I'd be broke. I'd be absolutely broke. So I know for a fact there's twins in her class, and they're coming up to a 6th birthday in May. The mother's already approached me, explained this, and I've said, oh yeah, we'll go. So what I do is, when we're going to the party, obviously I'll go get a card from like Car Factory, or, you know, other places are available. And I will put £5 in for the child. I don't buy toys, I don't buy sweets, I don't buy gifts. I just put £5 in for the child, and they can do what they want with it. And you know, it's done. Right, on to a pet fund. Now, this is for our dog. Her name is Nala, and that name came with the dog. She is an Australian Kelpie. If you want to see a picture, go on to my Instagram, AussieBearBudgets. That were a shameless plug. These are £5 each. And I adopted her around about 18 months ago. She's very shy, very timid, scared of her own shadow. We're working on it though. And I'm hoping it'll get to a point where she'll feel confident enough, you know, to actually go on a proper dog walk at the park. But, you know. So now we've got 20, 30, 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, there we go. And this is just for like a nails trimming. She does have black nails, you see, so I'm a little hesitant to do them myself in case I hurt her. Yeah, so, and groomers and things like that, because she does have pet insurance. I made sure she got that with the local vets here in town. I think that's it for that bander. Did I put £20? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I put £20 in appliances, didn't I? Right, so that's it for my low priority. You will notice as we go on that I have a lot of homemade things like inserts and not binders, inserts into the envelopes and dashboards and things, because yeah, they get a bit pricey, don't they? You know, you see one, you want another, you want one for one binder, one for another, and before you know it, you're spending like £30, and at the minute I just can't do it. I just can't do it at the minute. So yeah. Now, my daughter has a binder of her own because she is entitled to a benefit in her own right. Obviously, it comes into my account. And what I do is I take £100 out of that benefit, because it's not much, to be honest. It's not. It's really not. So I take £100 out and I stuff it for the things that she may need. Now then, dashboard is from AussieBearBudgets. It's lovely. I think I got another one somewhere. It may crop up, or you may have seen it already. But yeah, my dashboards are from AussieBearBudgets. My daughter does have a saving challenge, and that's the one I'm going to put into today. Again, this is from Budget with Moo. They're lovely, aren't they? What a shame. What a shame that, you know, she stopped doing it, but we all have his reasons, don't we? And yeah, I'm just a bit gutted, like I said, that I got to her a bit late, you know. But this one today is going £10. I'm going to put that in the Arsa section. So £10 there. So in there is 10, 20, 30. So 30 packs, she's £30 in there. And what I've done with this one is split it. I've done £40 to her Arsa and £40 to her year 6 trip. Now my daughter's currently in year 1, but I know at her particular primary school that come year 6 do a year 6 leavers trip, and that is to Disneyland Paris. And I believe on average it's around £600 per child. They also do a lot of fundraisers, tombolas, etc. to help raise money, you know, to cover some funds. But I just thought I'll get a head start on it. You know, it's going to be like a first time away without a mum, and she's going to be with her friends. It's going to be a really big experience for her, especially being autistic, you know. So I just thought I'll get a head start on it, and if I can get £120 a year saved up for her, that's the minimum intake. That's the 600. You know, it could be more by the time she goes, but cost of living and things. But anyway, making a start. In here we also have arts and crafts. I'm not stuffing this today, it's got £10. My daughter is very keen on art. She loves painting, drawing, sketching, cutting, gluing, sticking, glittering, you name it, it's all over the carpet. I'm still picking it out to this day. Yeah, so she loves that. Clothing, she's quite a tall girl. She's currently 118.5 centimetres, which I believe is around about 3'10", and she's 6. Yeah, so she's quite a tall girl. Yeah, so clothing's got £10, and it's not getting anything today because, again, she gets paid once a month, and I will stuff that with her money when it comes in. And if I've got a bit left over, depending on what else needs bulking up, she'll get some. Now her savings is straightforward. It's a savings. She puts £50 a month into there, and I also do a direct transfer from my account to her building society account each month, and that's topped up, you know. Birthday. Now this is Her To Me, lovely company. Again, is the maker of the tracker, and this is so that she can treat me, because she very much likes doing that. She really does. But to be honest with you, I'm just going to make them 50p, and you know, if I get a tenner, I get her a tenner. She can get me some flowers. Now then, saving for her first passport, that will be getting £10 today, because I'm hoping come next year. Oh, see, that's how lazy I am. Ha, done. I'm hoping come next year we can have a little summer holiday or a city break away somewhere abroad. Who knows? Only time will tell. But she will need a passport. Now I need a renewal, and she'll need a first ever one. So I'm going to get my renewal done first and then apply for hers, because I think it'll just be easier. And yeah, I think it'll just be easier. Now, school uniform. It's currently got £20 and it'll stay at £20 because I already have bits that she'll need. And I hope they will fit her come the end of the holidays, because my daughter, her school, they have a 5-week summer holiday. So they break up somewhere in middle of July. They go back on, I think, the 27th of August. And then they have 2 weeks in the October. So I'm hoping, you know, everything that I've got her will fit, basically. School trips is school trips. Actually, I need to take that out because I've just paid £25 for her year 1 school trip. So that's going back to bank. And yeah, that's a year 6 leaving trip. Like I said, we're just, you know, steadily building it up. These are all £40, so I can't cross anything off yet. But yeah, I'm not going to save the full 2,000. I'm just going to use it as a tracker to basically just track, you know, what I've been saving. Put that back in there. And oh, got a miscellaneous £5 note there. So we'll see where we can put that next time. Right, so that's my daughter's binder done. So let me just check, because I've got quite a bit of money left. Oh, that's why, because I've not stuffed my purse. Jeez. You know, we're not going to eat this week. So 20, 40 is going into the food. Then we've got my spending money, which is £10. Whoop, whoop. At one point, you know, when I started cash stuffing, like 3 years ago, I was having nothing. I weren't even having £5 because money was just that tight. It really was. And I can tell you now, I'm in a very, very fortunate position because I don't owe anyone a penny. I've no debt. Well, apart from earlier on I mentioned a family member, but what I owe them is virtually nothing, you know. There's no interest on it or anything. It's what they lent me is what I'm paying back. And I'm fortunate enough to own my own home outright. Now, don't get me wrong, I did not earn it. I did not graft, work hard to own it. I didn't do mortgage overpayments. It's very bittersweet. My parents passed away 4 years ago, and they gifted, well, I inherited the family home. My other siblings got what they were entitled to. So yeah, I'm in a very, very fortunate position. Now then, what else are we on to now? Challengers gets 20, so I believe that'll be 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm going to just set this to one side because I'm not doing that in this video because it'll be too long. So I'll just put that off there to the side. Now then, miscellaneous in my purse is going to get 10. And I'll do that in 2 5s. That's just for me mainly. That's like, what do you call it? Oh, I've gone blank. Like Dettol spray, you know, for like your door handles and things like that. And that disinfectant stuff at Flash Mop, stuff like that. I get everything mainly from Savers because I just found it cheaper than, you know, big supermarkets, and it's easier for me to get to. Right, so I've £20 left. So I've done food, I've done my spending, my challengers is 20. I've done dental, I've done dog, I've done appliances, I've done days out, health and beauty, I've done my daughter's challenge and a first passport. I'm £20 up. How have I managed that? Right, I'll have to go through my budget again, but I've just realised I've got a travel binder I didn't show to you. Oh, I know what it's for, transport. Now, I've got 25 in here now. It's more than enough for what I need for me. Right. My daughter's got an hospital appointment coming up, and we need to get there and get back. I don't drive. So we rely on a taxi. It's like £10 there, £10 back. I remember now what that was for. So these, I don't know who made these because I got these actually off Vinted for a couple of quid. Oh, sorry, bumped you then. For a couple of quid. And yeah, I really like them. I've already done May. It came with like a little half-term bonanza thing. Lay flat jar thing. So I've already got the tenner in. That'll do. These are also from E3L Printing over on Instagram. She has an Etsy as well on a website. And they're just for a day out tracker, really. That's it. She loves Sea Life Centre, so yeah. And it's currently £100. Yeah. I'm not going to get it all out because I've got some coins there. I might, off camera, I'm going to change that up, I think, with my food money and get rid of them. And this is days out spending money, which I haven't started yet. But I do believe that's also from E3L Printing as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and future summer holiday. This tracker is from Stuff by Y over on Instagram, and she also has an Etsy. I've got quite a few trackers from this person, and I filled them out. And anyway, it's all on my Instagram, you know, that shameless plug I do. Yeah, so there's nothing in there at the moment because obviously I'm looking at maybe next year, even year after, who knows. But yeah, I'll put that to one side. That's for my purse. That's back to bank. Oh, £15. Oh, I'm confusing myself again. £15 here for saving challenges, which will be a separate video. Yeah, so thank you very much for sticking through this video. I am playing around with angles and backgrounds and the way I want to do this. This is my first ever kind of video of this nature. Yeah, So if you enjoy the video, please comment, like and subscribe. All the good stuff that's free, because who doesn't like a freebie? Yeah, take care of each other, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-ra!